welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Wide open downfield.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Now rolling out to his left. He's going to put it down, and the ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's Childs. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled there by the defense. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions as the team that's going to end up winning.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
7th play of the drive coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Kelly. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Running back has it on screen now. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Spartans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Childs. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Spartans. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected. Does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge yards to set up now a first and goal.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. That'll be credited as a sack.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff testing the middle. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. It's a run to the left. Fights through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Childs. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, moves up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Ball handed off. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw. It's Childs. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Sparty. They cap the drive with 6 points. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To throw, it's Childs. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Everyone takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. First down here for this offense.
looking downfield. It's Childs. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Spartans pick up enough to get a first down there. Back to throw again. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Breaks into open space. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal backed up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now on the 25. Dropping back, it's Childs. is incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Test for middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The short hands. It's Morgan. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got his man in the open field. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to run. It's Haynes. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass, it's Childs. That is broken up and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's McCray. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Childs. Grab down the middle, it's Belling. The Spartans pick up enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Childs. Caught, he's wide open, look out. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass, it's Childs. Touchdown, Spartans. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. Keeping it on the ground here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the 1st down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the 1st down right here.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.